Hey guys, today we're going to talk about voltage. Now a lot of you have probably heard of voltage or volts, maybe you've heard of amps or resistance, and you've definitely heard of electricity. These things are all connected, and I'll be covering them in future videos, but today we'll be focusing on voltage to really nail down what it actually is. Voltage can also be known as electromotive force or electric potential difference, and is measured in volts, normally shown with a capital V. They were named after an Italian physicist, Alessandro Volta, who is credited with creating the first ever chemical battery. It's all well and good to know the name and the background to voltage, but what actually is it? The most basic explanation is that voltage is the driver of charge. The universe around us has a tendency to reject change. If you jump up in the air, gravity is going to bring you back down. If you heat up water, eventually it'll cool back down. Voltage is no different. It wants to correct a potential difference in charge. An analogy can help us understand this. Say you have a water tank connected to a pipe. When they are both at the same level, there won't be any water flow. But lift the tank up, and all of a sudden, water comes rushing down the pipe due to the energy given to it through gravity. Voltage is like gravity in this situation. The higher the voltage, the greater the pressure of electrons. If we look at the voltage in a circuit, the level of voltage is what pushes the electrons through the wires. And it pushes from that high level of charge, the positive end, down to the lower level of charge, which is the negative end, at least in the conventional sense. The units of volts are joules per coulomb, with joules being what work is measured in, and coulombs being what charge is measured in. So a source of 1 volt means that the source has the potential to push 1 coulomb with 1 joule of force. It's important to realise that it's the electrons in a circuit that do the actual work, lighting bulbs, spinning motors, etc. The voltage is what pushes these electrons around to enable them to do their thing. I hope you've learned a thing or two about voltage. It can be a tricky thing to really get your head around, but I hope that you have at least a simple understanding of how it acts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time when we talk about current.